Good morning. Come on with it, Sic Semper Tyrannis. Yeah, I wish I was at the beach. Um, I'm not wearing any makeup, so you get me totally raw today because it is so freaking hot. I'm in a black truck, like directly in the sunshine. I don't know I don't know what you just experienced, but I don't know if I'm gonna go live or whatever, but I started to set it all up, and then I realized I couldn't find my Snorlord t-shirt, and I forgot where I put my Snorlord coffee mug. So then I went on a freaking obsession about, okay, I have to find it and locate it. So I just organized everything in my cab really fast, went through everything, and I located my Snorlord cup and my shirt, which I had previously told you that I had lost. How's the signal? I'm at a rest area. It looks choppy here. Sterling, good morning. Mr. Red Lady, Richardson's carrier, good morning. That baby of yours, Mrs. Richardson, how are you not a moderator? All right, there you go, girlfriend. Okay, there you go. Okay, so that little beautiful baby, I'm assuming that might be your grandbaby. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, Trucker Jason, good morning. This Trucking Life, good morning. Yeah, thanks. This is my Snorlord shirt. I'm trying to do a horizontal angle so you guys can get the wide thing. And apparently I'm too close. Forgive me while I adjust. I'm trying to do something a little bit different. It's hot! Big Rick CEO, good morning. Come on, what it says. Hi, we can see. Okay, so I hope my audio is good. Pale Rider TV is in the house. Good morning, sir. I'm loving your new content. It's coming fast and furious, faster than I can watch it, but I'm on it. Like, I get my notifications, and I've been super busy. Okay, cool. Mark the Mailman, good morning. He says, hi, Shannon, please smash the like button, y'all. Yeah, if you come on in, please hit the like button on the way in or on the way out. A tad bit choppy, Sterling says. Okay. He's 3 now. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, he's 3 now. Oh, I saw the newborn picture, and I was like, oh, she had a new grandbaby. I haven't been able to keep up on all my YouTube videos, so forgive me, guys. Great audio. Okay, now we're great. Warwick Jones is in the house. Good day from Australia. I know you're probably like spitting your coffee because that was terrible. Warwick, thanks for coming in from Australia. That's cool. I appreciate you for that. Umberto, I tried to catch your video and it was set to private. I don't know if anybody told you that or not. Gold Phoenix is in the house. He says, relax. The Phoenix is here, y'all. Can rest easy. Snorlord is in the house. Good morning, Snorlord. Where's the puppy? She's down here like being an a-hole. I'll bring her up in a second. I really want to do better on being able to set up different angles without holding the phone. Okay, Umberto says, I just did. How are you just coming in? And I also having coffee. Okay, Pale Rider says, thanks. Yeah, let me just pump Pale Rider's channel real quick. Everybody's channel. Like, everybody go subscribe to everybody in here because you're all awesome. But Pale Rider has retired from the road. An alive and healthy man, and he's getting into some really cool content, like he's starting to be a reporter. I mean, that's what it feels like from the audience. From me, I'm like, okay, he's going to get stories, he's bringing it to the channel. Like, it's really cool. So check out Pale Rider TV, and he has a real nice membership. You get to be a 99-cent crony. It's only 99 cents a month. I encourage you to do that. Organized Chaos is in the house. Good morning, Organized Chaos. I've been checking you out, Organized Chaos. Umberto, he deleted the video. He'll catch up later. She says, I know, Mrs. Richardson says, I know what you mean. I'm off today. Okay, yeah, girl, enjoy it. I'm in Florida in the sunshine. It's very hot, though, because I have a black truck. Another compliment on my shirt. Thank you very much. Okay, so I told you guys last time that I misplaced it. In the process of my cleaning and all that, I try to really clean out the truck once a week. I wish freaking YouTube would make this chat stay on. It really makes me nuts. Okay. The phone mount tripods on Amazon. Yeah, I really wish I could figure out how to make my GoPro go live, because that would be ideal for me, because I have all the GoPro mounts that a girl could want. But anyways, I located my shirt. It was either in the laundry or behind the dog crate, and I found, however, it just probably fell back there when I threw it off. But I found it. I was so happy. And so I washed it up, and it's a little wrinkly right now, but you know, it's okay. I get to wear my shirt with my coffee cup. Gold Phoenix says you should add rising to your name. It's already long. To Gold Phoenix. Trucker Jason said that. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Trucker Jason says to Gold Phoenix, you should add rising to your name. Gold Phoenix is a very positive channel for me to watch. I like watching him because I just like his charisma. And he stays positive, and he tells it like it is at the same time. So try to catch up on the videos too. Stepped in Trucking is in the house. Hey Chris, what's up? Mrs. Richardson says congratulations to Pale Rider on your retirement. Umberto asked where I'm at today. I'm still in Florida. I've been hanging out in Florida for like, what, has it been 2 weeks now? I've been experimenting with the freight, you know, trying to like get a feel for the lanes and stuff down here. I've been in the Tampa area the whole time. I went up to Jacksonville, back down to Tampa, so that seems to be like the golden spot for freight. In case anybody's wondering or you know, a little scared to come down here, you're gonna, especially right now, like you're gonna $1 a mile, especially today. JB Hunt has a large amount of loads down here, easy to pick and click and go. Axle Logistics also has a lot of Florida loads, so if you're wondering which broker to try to work with to get out of here, I would recommend those two. You're not going to get much money to come out, but they seem to have a lot of freight down here. Those are the ones that I can work with. There's some brokerages that I can't work with. Sterling Trucking Delivers put his Snow Ride link up there. He's doing some live DJing, which has been very fun to listen to while I'm driving. So check out that channel, guys. It's brand new, and he's giving you visual effects and lights and all that, and he's doing live sounds, live mixing, so that's pretty cool. So check that channel out. It might be something that you're into. I'm a dubstep fan, so I'm always like, drop the bass, like, so, but he's just getting started, and it's been fun to watch so far. Sterling play with his toys. Gold Phoenix says, I wish I was in Florida. I'm going to Wisconsin to Massachusetts. Oh man, you are a winter snowman. I'm headed back up to the Midwest, by the way, finally. So I got stuck yesterday on a Thursday, right? I got a $17 a mile load, and it was a real shorty, right? That's how you can grab some of them. But my goal was to deliver it early and then grab something else. Well, the grabbing something else after that, the delivering it early part went off, so I was like, yes, you know, I made a quick $280 like on 18 miles or whatever it was, very little miles. So so I did that, and then I was ready to go and get on and click and go something, and it was the afternoon, and there was nothing that I could get picking up. So I kind of shot myself in the foot with that, trying to do something amazing. But hey, you always try, right? It never hurts to try. I've been doing a lot of experimenting, so I've been able to hold good down here, at least for the past 2 weeks. Umberto, you need to activate on YouTube first, but you need to go to your computer, not on the phone. Okay. I'll have to work on that. But my GoPro is less, like, it doesn't fall down all over the place. I got all these mounts. I've got a crap ton of phone mounts too, but they all like suction cup to the windshield. I want to find some that have clippers on them so I can just clip it wherever I want. So I can give you guys some different angles and not like sit in the window, because people stare at me and it's not like I care, but still it's like, you know, I'm so animated that it just kind of, except in trucking is driving. Okay. Thanks for coming in, Chris. Yeah, so I just wanted to have some coffee with you guys. It's been a while. I'm sorry about that, but I've really been buckling down on my business. Like, it's been getting tough, and I have to focus. And so that's what I'm doing. Jerome Jones is in the house. Trucker Jason is stuck in Arizona. Well, Trucker Jason, get the hell out of there. Sometimes you got to take a dollar mile to, you know, and that's just like fuel money or whatever, but get your butt out of there. Get moving. Make sure that truck is moving every day if you have any control over it. I don't know how everybody works. Umberto, subscribe to that channel also. Cheap Freight Hauler's in the house. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Cheap Freight Hauler. Come on with it. Put a YouTube link up there. I'm not sure what that is, because I don't want to click it right now. Bill, what is that? Gold Phoenix says, if you like dubstep, you might like Liquidity. Search it on YouTube when you get the chance. Okay. Umberto's talking to Sterling. T21 is in the house. Hey, T21, what is happening? Okay. All right, guys. So, now that I said hi to everybody, hit the like if you haven't for me. And I'm going to pour my coffee into my Snorlord cup. So I feel like I've been in a giant blur. Okay, so I feel like I've been in just a giant blur because I've really been focusing, trying to close up last year with my accountant, and feeling kind of difficult, and it's probably just me, so don't panic, but I just want it done. Like, you know what I mean? Like, poor accountants during this time of year, they're so swamped, and I have to be patient, and I have to understand that, but I can't wait to be done with it. Okay, let me pour some coffee. So I know that Snorlord's selling some more coffee cups, which means they're getting out there, which I'm really excited about that. And I like to think that I might have something to do with that. I don't know. Sterling says, anytime I've been stuck in Florida or Texas, running local kept me afloat. Yeah, and that's what I've been doing. I've been running a lot of local shorties and playing the shorty game, you know. At least hanging out and waiting out the weather, because what I wanted to do was, after last weekend when I visited my sister for the weekend, I took my 34 with her and all that. So my goal was to head up to the family. Well, guess what? It was 50 degrees one day, and they're like, oh yeah, Mom, it's great. I think it's going to be okay. And then next thing you know, the weather report comes in and the shitstorm is rolling in, and now all of a sudden my mom's texting me saying it's 10 to 20 inches tomorrow, right? So I just was like, what? I'm staying. So Nevada is frozen, windy hell. Yeah, Sterling, you know, I love what you got going on there, but my God, it's like the wet. That's what it seems like to me. It's like it is a tundra of frozen, like what I would picture hell to be like. And I don't know how many months you guys go through that. And my ignorance is I never realized that the out west in my imagination, because my dad used to watch Westerns, I thought the West was all desert and all hot all the time. You know? And so of course when I drove out there, I was like, woohoo, yay, I get to see the rest of the country, right? And then you know what I went through if you watched it. If you haven't watched it and you want to see something crazy or see me flip out, I was really pissed off that night at all the drivers driving. My weight loss has been going great, almost too great. Like, I had a couple of carb days with my sister because, number one, I needed to. Sometimes you gotta shake it up and give your body some carbs, but I mean, I'm older now, so it's like I can't, I'm not as elastic where everything just sprays back when you lose weight, you know? So I start to be like, God, my clothes are huge on me and my skin is feeling funny, right? So I'm drinking my collagen coffee. Like, I'm trying to do the nutrient things to fix that kind of stuff and try to get, because I'm losing the weight. That's not the problem. It's the, you know, I got to get my skin to tighten up. So it's almost like, man, I felt some days I just think, man, I just felt cuter when I was chubby. That's a, yeah, I mean, sort of not and sort of, you know. Erie, Pennsylvania is cold. It's 23 degrees, a little snow. Okay, so here's my plan. I booked out all my weeks. I'm gonna back up. I hope this is comfortable. I gotta stand up. I've been in the truck since yesterday. Okay. Is it better left-handed? I think we need to move the logo. I don't know. I think we need to put two handles on it, like this. Okay, so I got everything booked until next Friday, and I'm getting out of Florida. Umberto says here is 5 degrees only and a lot of. Yeah, you guys are up there, man. And Gold Phoenix, you're up north. So here's what I'm doing. I've got, hang on, let's go look at it, because I haven't sat down and written my loads down yet. Yeah, I saw that, Sterling. I-80 is closed over Donner. Everyone go home. I am, okay, go truck yourself. I am at the, oh, what is this place called? I said it to my sister earlier. It's by Zephyr Hills. I'm over on I-75, exactly parallel with Zephyr Hills. I forgot the name of it. But I'm at the rest area. So, you know, if anybody's around. Okay, let's look at the plan. I'm feeling good about the coming week, so it's going to redeem me from these past couple days that kind of I've been slowing down because the local loads are not coordinating right. At least not for any money to make me any money. Like, their rates are dropping since the first week I was here. So Snorler says my weight loss has accelerated. Finally, I'm doing some major fasting and I'm going 40 days with no coffee. Oh my God, you're gonna be an a-hole. I need some major self-improvement. No, it's good. It's good. Starlord, I support that because you know, I've done that too, right? Well, I don't know about the coffee part, but the thing about fasting is not only physical, which just, that's another channel. But anyways, it does great for you physical, but it clears up your mind so much, and you can get back to clarity, right? Which is very important during this time. But fasting centers you, right? Spiritually, mentally, centers your body, like, you know, and I really think that it humbles you because you kind of can get to a point mentally where you can appreciate the things that you've taken for granted. So if you fast from them, if you stay away from them, or you cut it out or whatever, your mindset changes, and you respect that, right? So, and giving up something that's, especially, it's another level to give something up that you feel that you're addicted to or that you care very much about, like just separating yourself from that. But that's killing an addiction, right? You have to do that. But my goodness, it makes you stronger in so many ways. So it's not easy. It's not easy, and that's the point, you know? But the benefit of it is definitely worth it. I'm such a freaking bad camera person. Okay. This is what we got going on, guys. This is going to be my week. Now, I don't expect any of these loads to cancel, obviously, but anything can happen. So we're getting the first load, which is $1 a mile, is I'm going 485 miles to Lugoff, however you say that, South Carolina. So I'm leaving from Tampa to South Carolina. Okay? That gets me to South Carolina. Then we go from Florence. I'm going to bop over to Florence, South Carolina, and then I'm going to deliver that in Massillon, Ohio. So that gets me to Ohio on the second trip. Then we're going to pop over to Rittman, Ohio, and we're going to take that to Evansville, Indiana. So now we're in Indiana. Evansville, too. And then we're going to pick up in Austin, Indiana, and then we're going to Romeoville, Illinois. Oh, wait. No. I read that backwards. Oh, I don't know which one of these is first. Because I have a Romeoville, Illinois to Austin, Indiana, and then I have an Evansville, Indiana. Oh, that must be it. So after I get to Evansville, I'm picking up right there, so there's no deadhead. Evansville to Batavia, Illinois. Batavia, Illinois. Then from Batavia, I'm picking up in Romeoville and then going to Austin, Indiana. So I will end Friday in Austin, Indiana. So I'm going to be right in the heart of my favorite areas to run. Yeah. And so, Fate Truckin'. Hey, is it afternoon there, Fate? Like, I got up late because I seriously was on the phone for 4 hours booking loads and working the week out with my broker. And I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I called them at 1:30, phone till 4:30 trying to find stuff that worked. So, I don't know what time it is. But I do know that it's Friday. So, thanks for coming in, Fate. Fate, I gotta do some major catching up on your videos. I try to watch them and then something like takes me away from it, or I'm at a shipper and something comes up and I try to watch it. So I got a lot of like half-watched videos of yours. 6 Emperor Tyranna says, I'd have an aneurysm first week of no coffee. Trucker Jason says, 40 days, I can't go 4 days without coffee. See, those kinds of things are all the more reason that you do cut yourself off from something like that. Stepped into Trucking says, I'm in Iowa heading to Wisconsin. Yeah, I hope the weather's going to clear up, guys. I know, like, we're now coming into spring, and so here's March, right? And I'm hoping to see rates grow with the flowers. Or like the flowers. And that might be too much to hope for, but I'll be excited to see winter go. I've done a pretty damn awesome job of working to stay south for completely February, just about completely February and all of January. And I just kind of wanted to test myself to see if I could do it, and I did it, and I've been staying completely south. So I was able to accomplish that, which is something that I've never done before. I've always been like, yeah, I'm the big tough snow driver. I'm from the Midwest, or I'm gonna drive the Midwest, and I have every winter. I've been through 4 winters, 3 winters, and I've just battled and like not even blinked an eye at it. And I started out this winter, but after that wind threw my empty trailer on that icy road that one day in Ohio, going to Canton, during that when all those high winds were going on, I made an executive decision. I said, you know what? I'm going to take a winter off. I'm already done. I'm already done with that. Like, that freaked me the hell out. So, and it's okay because I'm in charge of how I run. And I have the option. And so I'm like, why? Why? That was so terrible. So I'm proud of you, Snorlord. Like, you are a great example for the rest of us. And that is super kick-ass. And I would love to join you, but I fast a lot. And I don't feel like giving up the coffee yet. You just turned me on to this Black Rifle coffee. And but I'll tell you what, when I do, I will do it just to do it. Just to say that I did it with you, but maybe not 40 days. I have fasted for 30 days before, and that's a toughie. But I think it made me a beautiful person. So I think I will switch to tea. Okay. So is it Snorlord, is it the caffeine that you're trying to get away from, or is it just like the coffee fetish altogether? Fate Truckin' says, come on with it. Can you please share what it is? This Truckin' Life says down the road from us. Oh, okay. If you guys are in Tampa, I'm down the road. I'm here until I got to pick up tomorrow at like 1 o'clock, and you're Ubering, right? I'll be like, hey, I need to Uber someone. I need to Uber to the beach, honestly. I just need to get dropped off and like spend the day there and then like be picked back up. That's what I would really love to do today. The sun is amazing, and I have not been able to go to the beach yet. My sister can't be out in the sun. So if you're wondering why me and my sister aren't like out at the beach all day, that's why. Like, she can't be out in the sun. So all I want to do is be outside, right? From being in the truck. So it's a conflict. Fate Truckin' says, just hit the like button and stop watching. It's 30 minutes of me just working. Yeah, but Fate, I really like, you have logical thinking, and the way that you express yourself well, right? And that's what I really like about you, because it takes me there. So I really want to hear what you're saying, and I love the way, I wish I could like express myself the way that you do. Like, it's good. You have a great channel. Check out Fate Trucker's channel, everybody. Aaron Petticord's in the house. Have you ever tried running the top 7 or so states for your trailer type? Simple supply and demand, better rates. DAT with that info load and how it is, and how and out. God, I can't read. You with that info. Load in and out is how I can tell. I mean, yeah, Aaron, we watch Snorlord's channel, and he does his morning, like, market reviews, and that kind of, I feel like that kind of gives me that information. I also have the 123 load board, which gives that information. That's the one that he looks at and reviews on his channel. So I have that as well. So I do utilize that. I'm not paying the DAT board a bunch of money, and I don't really have to invest in load boards anymore because I have developed my relationships with my brokers, and we work very tightly together. So, and like I'm constantly booked. And I like working on that relationship, you know. Fate says, I'll be in Michigan this spring fishing salmon. Oh man, that would be cool. That's cool. God, Michigan's amazing. I haven't been home since Christmas, so I'm like, I can't wait to get back, but I don't even care to get back unless the weather straightens out. So I don't know what I'm going into with the Illinois, Ohio, Indiana. I'm just hoping, like, because March is here, it's gonna, you know, it's gonna give us calm down time, and I'm gonna be able to, like, not stress. Sterling says breaking trucks and broken drivers don't make money. Yeah, well, that's true. I'm not trying to do either one of those. Gold Phoenix says, I've been up north so much, forgot what my home state, Texas, looks like. Oh my God, brother. Yes, you have. I've been to Texas for you. Me and Dee Dee. Oh yeah, I said I was going to give you some puppy action. Hold on. Six Temper Tiny Rana says, abandon the truck, go to the beach, Shannon. Yeah, I want to. Like, I just want to get away from the truck. It's so hot in here. Like, look, I'm sweating. You were about an hour away from me. Go truck yourself, says. Okay. So, you're telling us you have a vampire in the family. Yeah, you know, I guess I kind of like that. My sister's a blonde and so my sister and brother are blonde and very fair skinned, right? I'm obviously fair skinned, but I will tan, and I love the sun. Like, I can't get enough of being outside, especially now that I'm a trucker. Of course, my mom has got this sixth sense that every time I go live, she has to call on Messenger. I don't know how to make it stop. Hang on, guys. I gotta figure this out. Pour some more coffee. Stop. I'm afraid if I shrink this down. I can't. Oh yeah, I can. Hope I don't lose you. Okay. Okay, come on. It says east of I-35, north of I-30, and stay west of the Appalachians. That's where I'd run Banner. That's where I generally run. But staying away from the wintertime and you know, trying to see if I could do it, and I did, and I could stay down here. But rates are dropping. In my viewpoint, okay, rates are dropping down here, so I'm migrating back up north and gonna face whatever brings. I know the Midwest market like the best, and I'm most comfortable there. But I just decided to shirk off the stress of the wintertime this year, and I deserve that. Like, I've driven through some major stuff. I got jackknifed one time in the mountains in the middle of the night in a flash freezing rainstorm. And then I also did my fishtail incident in Ohio this winter. So, you know, it tends to put you in a perspective of, like, if I have a choice not to get in that situation, why don't I exercise it? Because I'm an adrenaline junkie, and I almost love the excitement of driving in the winter. I think this is Michigan people. We have that thing. And then if you have a Jeep, it gets even worse, right? Like, I have a Jeep. Like, so there's nothing, I feel like there's nothing that can stop my Jeep. It's 4-wheel drive. And so when it snows in Michigan, ask my kids this, it's crazy. When it snows in Michigan and it's like everything shuts down, I can't, I have to fight myself desperately to not get in my Jeep and, like, go get some of that, like, you know. So there's something about me like that, you know. But I will say that I've been humbled by my incidences, and I'm damn lucky that they turned out, you know, good. Wheelburner Express is in the house. Good morning, nice lady. Good morning, Wheelburner. How are you? It's great to see you. I'm getting the feeling from today's Snorlord Coffee Live that I feel like you're at home and I feel like you're not on the ice roads no more. Maybe I've missed an update, but I checked your channel last night for any new videos and I didn't see any, so I kind of need an update. Gold Phoenix says, y'all Michigan people just built different. That's right. Especially if you're a Sagittarius. Right? I'm a different bird, Gold Phoenix. Wheelburner says, Michigan people have a thing, it's called insanity. Yeah, Snorlord would tell you that too. And, you know, you're one to talk, Wheelburner. Excuse me, Mister, I'm going to the ice roads, which is, of course, me from Michigan. I'm like, hell yeah, that's awesome. So I need an update, Mr. Wheelburner, and I sure wish I could bring you in here right now, but I'm on YouTube. Come on, YouTube, catch up. You know, catch up. Why can't we just bring in a friend? And why can't we lock the chat window so it stays on there so I can see it? He says, I'm home, Shannon. I will call you later. Okay. Will you just tell me right now that you're not hurt or nothing happened, so that's why you're home? Will you just, like, help me rest my heart? Because, you know, I have to worry. I always like, yeah, what? I wonder if something bad happened, because I'm such a positive person. Like, that's the last thing on my mind, but I'm trying to get better. So, okay. So I'm getting back to the Midwest. Okay. It's puppy time. You guys have been so patient and so cool. Let me find her. Dieters. She's okay. Oh, let me give you the puppy update, okay? So last weekend we went to the vet. My sister took me to the local vet there. We got her second round of shots. She was having diarrhea and I couldn't figure out why. Well, you guys know I did videos of her playing in the water, so my opinion is that she caught some kind of bacterial something from between trying to lick the pavement and the truck stops, you know, and playing in that water, which oddly enough the mud puddles in the parking lots haven't, like, she didn't get sick doing that. It's after we went to, like, the gator pond that she got some kind of bacteria because she was just having diarrhea. And she wasn't eating, and she was still her spunky little self. But anyways, I had to go to the doctor for all those things and get her straightened out while we had the chance. Tank Kelly Trucking is in the house. Golfer. Tank Kelly, the trucking golfer. He's been pumping out some videos lately too, guys. Check him out. He's a flatbedder also. I admire the hustle, Shannon. Give her hell out there. You know it, brother. Umberto says Shannon is the way to go life together option, but I think is only when I don't know what that means, darling. I don't know what that means. Try saying that one more time shorter, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so we got the puppy taken care of. And they gave me little probiotics for her gut, and they gave me like an antibiotic to kill any microbial whatever she might have picked up. She's teething, so she's putting her mouth on everything, right? So obviously she got a germ. And they gave me something in a syringe. So for the last 5 days, you know, they had me put her on a chicken and rice diet. So I took two packs of grass pasture raised chicken. I boiled them up at my sister's house and then made white rice. By the way, I got a new rice cooker, a little mini pot, so that's cool. I might start a roast or something. But anyway, So she's been eating like meat and rice, and that's it. No dog food for the past 5 days. And while she's taking the medicine, and that's been good. Grafton's in the house. Hey, Grafton, grab your coffee, grab your Snorlord coffee cup, and snuggle up. It's hot. Come on, what it says. If you're climbing up a ladder and you're feeling something's ladder, shut up, Phil. Of course, you would bring that up. I remember that, right? We used to walk around singing that. Yeah, I know you're gonna take that. You're gonna take that and run with it, Bill. So, y'all remember the diarrhea song, right? Okay. Anyway, so Dee Dee's all good. She's back to dog food as of today. Her bathroom, her bathroom texture, yes, is back to normal. And she's got like one more day of the antibiotics, so she's doing great. S125 is in the house. Hey, I'm hot. I'm in Florida. It's sunny. I'm dying to get to a beach today because I'm on my 34 a little bit earlier. So that's why I'm on here on a Friday, because I'm on my 34. I usually do Friday, Saturday, and it's because of the way the load crap is right now down here. I just decided to take, I got stopped yesterday, so I just decided to make it my 34 early and booked loads from Saturday on. So there was one load leaving Saturday and I got it. So if anybody's mad about that, I got your load. Haha. So it's very hot, and I'm in the truck, in the black truck, and the sun is of course attracted to my truck. But hey, we're having coffee and we're celebrating life today like we do all the time, and having a great chat. I really missed you guys. I've been feeling like a slacker in the YouTube world, but I'm gonna tell you what, my business, everything has required my attention, and I had things to catch up on. I had mail come in, I had stuff to fill out for things and all of that stuff, and it just, I had to put the YouTube down, even though I've been trying to catch you guys. But as far as me doing any content, and then because it's been so hot, and I've been really focusing on trying to figure out Florida, because and this is why, if you guys are wondering like why I'm on this whole little thing, I would like, because I have family in Florida and there's beaches and I love here, I'm kind of working on the snowbirdie thing, right? So in my mind, it's like, okay, my kids and everybody's up in Michigan in my home, and then I have my sister and my brother down here in Florida, and my aunt and my niece and nephews. I have some nieces and nephews down here that I haven't got to spend a lot of time in my life. No, I didn't get an inspection, S125. No, I'm at the rest area. I'm okay. It's a nice, big, beautiful rest area. Come on, what it says, Red Rover, send Shannon on over to the Midwest. Yeah, I'll get to that in a second. So I'm trying to work on, I have not been able yet to work on a triangle, like a good triangle. So I sort of got one though, and I'm kind of still working on that, but I want to nail down getting to Michigan and getting back down to Florida, and then getting to Michigan and then back down to Florida, maybe with a stint over to Texas and then over to Florida. So maybe that's what I'm really doing. Maybe my triangle includes Texas, because I like going to Texas too, but I like leaving Texas. I like leaving Texas and coming back across Louisiana, Mississippi, and then back to Florida, and then up to Michigan. That's kind of what I want to do. And I know Snorlord has kind of noticed where I've been, because he's seeing the pattern, and that's what I've been working on. So now I'm trying to stay on consistency. So the last 2 weeks here that I've been staying in Florida, I've been working on trying to get a picture of the freight. and where I want to be at if I'm coming down here, right? I've figured that out. I want to be in the Tampa area. I can get to Jacksonville now all day long. I know the shippers. I know the ones that get me up to Jacksonville, so I can get to Jacksonville and then I can get out of Jacksonville. The key to when you're down here is you're going to eat crap coming out, okay? So accept it when you go. Get your profit on the way in. This is my opinion. I'm not a teacher. I'm just a rookie still. So this is what I've learned. You're going to get your money going in. You're going to get your fuel money coming out. Okay, forget about getting paid. You just need to get the truck out. You need to move it. Don't be a butthead and run for no money. I mean, I guess you can if that's your deal. But to me, that's not financially smart. Like, why would you deadhead 300 miles when you can have it at least, you can get your fuel paid for, right? And not take a loss to drive your truck 300 miles, right? So when I come down, I want to come to the Lakeland, Tampa area, which I've been very doing well at doing a couple times now. And my sister, my family, my sister, my brother happen to live in the area, so that works out for me. Problem is, listen to me. The problem is, the Tampa area has 2 truck stops. Maybe there's some mom and pops. There's a couple mom and pops, and maybe there's some I don't know about. But all that I've learned is that there's 2. There's a Flying J and there is a TA. The TA, I had to pay $75 to park there on the weekend that I went with my sister last weekend, because it's $25 a night, like every spot. The 4 or 5 spots that are in the middle, it's a very small place. So the spots that are in the middle, guess what? You're never going to make it there to park there. I was stuck in that place for 35 minutes yesterday trying to just get out of the parking lot. I pulled in to see if I could find a space. There was 25 trucks like going every which way. We all got there at the same time. So that's what brought me driving 20 miles north to find a parking spot at the truck stop. I mean at the rest area. There is a place, there's a 301 Tampa truck stop also that will probably come up on your GPS, but they charge $20 a night, and it's not that, I mean, it's kind of big, but it's all packed up. It looks like people just store their trucks there. So there's not a lot of spaces, and it's they charge money also. So I have yet to find a truck stop in the Tampa area that does not charge you money to park your truck there overnight. So that's a bummer. The rest stops are, and they're beautiful, but you're going to drive to them, right? So if that's what you want to do, fine. However you want to spend your money. But if you want to get to a truck stop with amenities and stuff like that, you're going to pay to park there, if you can even find a spot. So to me, that's the spot to go to. If I'm trying to come to Florida and I want to get in a good freight area, it's going to be the Tampa area. And then I'm going to from Tampa to Jacksonville, and then Jacksonville jump over to Georgia, and then, which everybody tries to do that, like it's not nothing new. But also I've found there's quite a few. JB Hunt's going to be your easiest move, okay? I'll tell you that right now. Don't expect to get paid. They're going to pay you $1 a mile or less. Like right now it's less down here. It's atrocious. But you can move your truck. And you can get to Alabama from here also. So it just depends on how much of that $1 a mile that you want to do. To me, it's obvious to me that the shortest amount, if you're going to eat crap for the least amount of miles you can, which means Tampa to Jacksonville, right? And a lot of times that's $2 a mile, so it's like one of the best runs in the area. Yeah, because there's ports there, right? That's the other thing. I've been paying attention to the ports. You have a port in Tampa, and you have a port in Jacksonville. Obviously, those are the freight areas because you have 2 ports in the state. I've been working the ports the beginning of this week. I love port work. my God, if I could do it all the time, if I could figure out how to get locked into that all the time, I would be in my happiness bubble. Like, I don't know what it is. It's the ships, it's the water, it's just, I love it. And maybe it reminds me of my JB Hunt days, you know, my job before I became a lease operator. So anyways, that's what I've been learning this week. So it's really been, I've been focused. I've been having to take care of business stuff. I'm trying to get last year closed out. I'm trying to figure out when my taxes are going to be filed here, and that's going to be over with. Like, I just want to mentally get past that. But in the meantime, I'm really trying to focus on my decisions, trying to get even more competitive, because everything's getting more competitive. And I have a business to run. So, you know, there's a point when I have to stop having fun and get my focus mode on, you know, like we all do. And I think, you know, Snorlord's been advising that, obviously, like, you know, everybody's got to kind of buckle down a little bit, because it's getting tougher, right? So I'm trying to be ready for that. I listen to my mentors and I take their advice, and I try to take it as soon as they spit it out, because if you wait till too late to figure it out, you're screwed. Umberto says, lucky you, Shannon. I was in Virginia yesterday. Very nice, but here is cold. Good. I don't want to run into crappy weather. Anytime I go to Carolinas, I hate it. Like, it's so beautiful, but I freaking, like, you know, it's a heavy load. It's one of those things. It's $1 a mile. It's the maximum amount of weight they could put on me. It's probably recycled paper or something like that. It's one of those. Nomadic Brit is in the house. Hey, Mark, what's up? Rolling with the new crate motor. Boom, the Brit is back. I'm excited. Did you do your videos yet? I'm excited to see that and you go over the whole thing. So I think everybody's very excited to, like, see that video. So if you posted it and I missed it, then it's my bad, and you're welcome to cuss me out right now. Umberto says, I wish I can do trucking only on the south. Yeah, I love, you know, like, a lot of times, you know, sometimes I have some lower income weeks and stuff like that, but I absolutely love being able to make my decisions on what I want to do and how I want to do it. To me, I'm not going to get real profitable anyways, at least, and make normal money or a good income until my truck's paid off. And even then I gotta start saving everything. So you gotta love this stuff, I guess. Go Truck Yourself says, Britt, didn't you have the other one just rebuilt? No, he ended up getting a crate motor instead. Come on, what it says, find the best lane into Florida and a good lane from Michigan to the other lane, and there's an optimal triangulation in there somewhere. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. So I had to sacrifice channel time to really, like, you know, I'm trying to see it. And I am, like, I'm really learning a lot. I'm really taking the time out to get focused and stuff. And then, of course, I've been busy with the puppy. Tampa's truck stop is a shithole. Go Truck Yourself. All of them are. Let me say that. These are all the crappiest Flying J. It's the crappiest TA I've ever seen. Nasty. The rest areas are where you want to stop out here. But like I said, there's a lot of them, but it's going to eat miles depending on where you need to be at. But I mean, like right now, I was pissed because I had to drive 20 miles out of my way to park here. But at the same time, I was willing to do it because I just wanted the peace and quiet, you know. And this is a very large rest stop, but I wanted to get away from all that chaos. It was nuts in there. Like, we had to wait. The guys had to come out of the TA, direct traffic to try to get everybody moved safely, because you had trucks coming in from one side of the circle, trucks coming out of the fuel island, so that caused like this going on. But everybody was just so desperate for a place to park. And this was at 3:30 in the afternoon, you guys. So that's what you're going to deal with coming to Tampa, is parking. And I'm sad that, especially in the port cities, Tampa and Jacksonville, like there's not more truck parking or truck stops. Like, what is that about? Robin's in the house. Hey, Robin. I'll make you uncomfortable. Is in the house. You're at home, Brian. Yeah, sounds like wheel burner. We all need an update. You can't get around it. Umberto says, yeah, but I'm not doing $1 per mile for sure. That's ridiculous. You are if you want to move that truck down here, Umberto. I mean, I understand the pride and I understand the principle and all that stuff, but go ahead, deadhead for nothing, because you're going to deadhead to get out of here, or you're going to take $1 a mile to pay for your fuel to get out of here. Gary Bates is in the house. He says, at Nomadic Brit, are you exclusively fueling at BPTA? Umberto says, all Florida truck stops, all shit and nasty. Well, there's not that many, so I mean, I don't know. I went through the beaches. I went down the East Coast a couple days ago, and they're pretty cool. I'll make you uncomfortable says, can't be as bad as North Bay. Go Truck Yourself says, they definitely are. The east side of the state along 95 has better truck stops. Nomadic Brit says, Gary Bates as a contractor with Schneider, we can't touch fuel. Go Truck Yourself says, the truck stop I'm at in Davenport right now is full every day by 10 a.m. Yeah, aren't you guys noticing that? Like, you know, it used to be like, oh, you better find a place to park by 5. Now it's like, it's earlier and earlier and earlier. It's getting tougher. It feels like it's getting tougher. Maybe it's just where I'm at, I'm sure, but yeah, it's tough finding parking around here. I agree. So just know, like, if you're gonna try Florida, you want to be in Tampa, but you're gonna face parking issues, so get prepared. And then you're gonna take $1 a mile coming out. I don't care how smart you think you are, how proud you are of your own truck. I don't care. It doesn't matter. They are not going to move on the rates. You can find a gem once in a while, but good luck. Like, they're all kind of holding hands and just staying there because they know they can. So we don't have the power. But if you want to move your truck, my God, man, just at least get your gas money, your fuel money. Gary Bates is stock shopping today. I can dig it. I really want to do that too, but I got to get my funds up. I can't spend any yet. I'm still paying for taxes. I got to get my taxes done. That's a good $700. Umberto says, I'm not independent. I'm with the carrier. They refuse loads for that, and I still got paid to. Oh, okay. Well, nice. That's good then. You have the option. Gary Bates says, lower than the market right now. Come on, what it says, congratulations, Britt. Rock on. Yeah. Like, Nomadic Brit is kicking so much ass. Like, if you're not watching his channel, see what's been going on. I don't know how much he's been keeping up with it, but he's my friend. So I'm so freaking proud to know him and excited for him. And I just love it. It's a privilege for me to know badasses like that. Those are the people I prefer to surround myself with, right? And he's definitely one of them. Gold Phoenix says, I'll take $1 a mile if I made a lot to go there. Right. Because when you do that, you protect your profit going in. If you deadhead out, you just ate your profit, what you made coming in there. Overall revenue is more important than a petty mileage rate. There's a bigger picture. Absolutely. I am so on that same page, like, for real. I look at it. I'm a business owner, so I gotta look at stuff like that. Umberto says, but is the reason I will never go to Florida is always problem there to get good loads. Oh no, there's lots of loads. There's lots of good loads, and there's lots of good paying shorties. but you're going to lose clock time, you know? Like, I've been running local shorties. Like, I've been making it work. I've been excited. Like, I made some money down here. I wouldn't be here for 2 weeks. It's not because I got stuck here for 2 weeks. It's because I'm making some money down here. And now this week it's dwindled down and the rates are dropping, right? So I feel like, okay, it's time to go. You know? There's good loads, but the problem is they don't pay because they don't have to. Gary Bay says, where's the road? Okay, yeah, I gotta stop. You guys, I'm trying to keep up on comments, but I know I've told you 2 times I was going to show you the puppy dog. So let me get some puppy action. My camera's going to stay. Okay, Dieters, come here. Oh, yeah. So I don't think I got to it. I was talking about the vet, right? She's gained 8 pounds in the 4 weeks that I've had her. So she's 13 pounds. Like, that's how fast she's growing. And some of you guys have noticed it on the photos. Dude, she's getting so tall. Come here again. Oh, here she is. Like, look at how big she is now. And she's so beautiful. Spots are amazing. I was so afraid she was going to lose her spots. Say hi. She's so hot. I want to take her to the beach. But yeah, she's doing great. She's still a monkey and a kangaroo, right? But she's adapted very well, and she's still got needle puppy teeth. You want now? Obviously. Here you go. Okay, she's obviously restless. Like, she doesn't want me to hold her. She's thirsty. So, yeah. I'm very happy that I got her, and I finally adapted on how she communicates, and so we're getting along a lot better, and that allows me to take better care of her and myself without getting frustrated at her. Which I really haven't. Like, I've been very patient, but these dogs are different. She's very, very intelligent. Like, it blows my freaking mind. Yeah, she's big, isn't she, Umberto? Umberto says, yeah, I understand, but if the loads are really bad in Florida, need to stop taking loads to there. That there's they want to pay only $1 per mile because they know someone will take that load. Yeah, and if nobody does, but see, they'll put it out there for $1, and then if it doesn't sell, then they will adjust it. Either way, it's going for cheap. Like, I'm with you on the principle, guys. Like, I know, but come on, man. There's some reality. Like, you gotta freaking move. You don't have time. You gotta go, and they know that, and they use that as their advantage. Like, there's no getting around it. So you suck it and go. Like, I'm sorry to say it like that, but sometimes that's it, because you gotta get to your next load where the money's at. And I'll tell you what, the best thing I've done is that I book my load strategically, so that if I got to take the $1 a mile coming out, I'm at least making up for some of it and I get the next load, right? So I try to get a better average like that. And yeah, it's always, but see, you got to remember too that I'm protecting the profit that I made coming in. So when I average it out at the end of the week, I did a good average throughout the week on all miles. Gold Phoenix says, to be honest, some of my best and lightest loads came from Lake City and Gould's, but I'm on contract. So yeah, I wish I was on contract down here. Maybe someday in the future. I mean, not with a company. I'm not trying to be contracted with a company, but if I could find a dedicated customer and, you know, and all that, and just run dedicated stuff, like, oh my God, that'd be awesome. Gary Bates is hanging out in the blizzard. Better you than me, Gary. I am hanging out in the freaking severe heat. Come on, what it says. Shannon, check the Detroit to KC to Tampa, then Deadhead to Jax, and then be back in Detroit. I like to see if that's a good option. Okay. I came close to going to Kansas City, not Detroit, but from Tampa. I almost got that load, but they didn't want to pay for it, so. You know, when they're trying to pay $1 a mile going out and it's like 1,000-mile load, like, don't take that shit. Don't. You got to short hop out of here. My opinion. Nomadic Briss says, Gary, sorry, I understand now. I generally fuel up at Pilot Flying J because of our discount. Umberto says, South Carolina, Georgia Max. Right, exactly. Go Truck Yourself says, Britt, good for another 1,000,000 miles. Rock on, bro. Oh, yep, and he'll get it. Like, with that same truck, man. That is... That, I mean, I want to say romantic in the trucking way, right? Like, you just revive your old girl, you know, and you keep driving her. Like, that's so cool. Congratulations, Britt. I still have to call you. Oh, my God. I've been trying to call Britt for, like, 2 weeks. Okay, now I'm back down. Let me catch up. Robin says, holy fudge, big, she will get more spots. Oh God, get out of there. What are you doing? I hope you didn't eat that. No, she didn't. Okay. Dude, she's like a Pac-Man. She just wants to eat freaking everything. Yeah, she's getting so tall, like so fast. Like in 4 weeks, she's gained 8 pounds. Like that's a lot. And her legs, like you saw how big she is. She's getting tall. Let me catch up. I do talk dog now. Yeah, it took me some time, but she's got me trained. And we're doing much better now. Umberto says, I want a dog, but to cross the border must have at least 6 months old. Hey, there's shelter dogs, Umberto. You know, to be able to take all vaccines. They got to be 6 months old. Okay, so here in the States, we start at 8 weeks, and then 12 weeks, and then 16 weeks is recommended. They get 3 rounds of shots, and then they're done. Robin says, I'd train a dog for you for 6 months. You just pay for the food. There you go, Umberto. There's a business deal on the table. He says, and I want the dog from the beginning, like 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, I mean, I recommend it now. Like, there's a reason why I didn't get a shelter dog, because I really wanted to, but I needed to raise a dog that didn't know any previous trauma, because teaching her to live in a truck is traumatic for a dog, I'm sure. People might argue with me, but I don't care. Like, if you take, in my opinion, like if you take a shelter dog, which has seen all kinds of trauma already, and then you bring it out into this loud lifestyle and all this industrious stuff, right? I think that's further trauma. Go Truck Yourself says, I've been seeing $1.75 to $2.25 per mile down here through February so far. It did drop a little this week for some reason. Yeah, that's what I saw. Like, I was doing fine the week previous, but then we just went into this drop, and so I'm like, okay, it's time to go, because I can't do what's going on here right now. I don't know if it's gonna stick or not, but I'm not sticking around to find out. Umberto says, that is the thing, I want to be the one do that to the dog. Yeah, that's why I didn't get a dog. You know, that's why I didn't get a dog. And then Sterling wanted a dog, and then that started me thinking about it. And, you know, I've been by myself for 3 years now. So like, maybe it would be good for me, right? Just to have somebody to talk to and to play with outside. Gold Phoenix says the keyword is average. Absolutely, I'm with you. Absolutely. Can't go, and I'm not trying to teach anybody nothing, but what I learned is from my mentors, right? Snorlord, Truckers Education Network, Big Rig CEO, DIY Semi, Cash is King, Freight Trucking. Like, what I've learned is that you have to look at your business. You have to look at the big picture. You have to understand how the mega carriers, right? You have to figure them out too, because they're doing things for a reason. So my mind's all up into everything. Like, I'm a lot. Umberto says, I love dogs, special German Shepherd. Yeah, I kind of wanted a German Shepherd, but I hate pet hair, so I'm not going to do that. And it's just, to me, it's just too big of a dog to have in the... People would argue with me. Pigtail's in the house. Hey, Pigtail, nice threads. Yeah, check it out. Got my Snorler. So I hope you guys got, I don't know how many people got Snorler cups, but if you do, put a 1 in the chat. I just want to see, because I know his sales have went up, so I'm just like curious who has them. It's just a nice little good, I like it. And this is my other one that I bought for myself. So I won't be using my Snorlord cup 100% of the time, because there's going to be days that I'm going to be drinking out of this one. Those are my coffee cup options. I bought an organizer for my cabinet from Walmart. I wonder if I should show you. Yeah, I want to show you, because it changed my life. And for those of you that have a Freightliner, let's see. Let me switch the camera. Bear with me. I was seriously, don't mind the mess on top of the thing. Okay, so I was seriously having an avalanche every time I opened my cabinet, okay, of stuff. Like, my dishes was falling out, my plastic silverware was falling out, my spices, right, was all over the place. My olive oil back here kept tipping over. Like, it was just making me nuts. So I found this at Walmart, and this is like a drawer, little drawers, but I was able to, and it's tall, right? So that was a cool thing. So I was able to put my plasticware in here, my kitchen utensils. Oh, and I was sticking my kitchen utensils everywhere. Like, I got knives and a spatula and whatnot, just a couple small things and a can opener. And they was all over in here. So they're in here, and then in here I've been able to fit my spices. This was like $8, but it fits so nicely. And look at how nice everything is. I have had nothing is tipped over since I did this, or fallen out on me. So that was another thing. I'm very proud of myself for getting that. So when my sister took me to Walmart, I remembered, right? I always forget. So I remembered. I was like, oh, I need a storage solution. So I'm going to do another one for this cabinet. This is where I keep my food, like my honey, my peanut butter, my oatmeal, my baggies, my tuna cans, my salmon cans, right? That kind of stuff. I want to figure something out for that too, because I have avalanches here too. And that's the Freightliner thing. Say what you will, but these are still the best. I still think they're the best cabinets. So that will be my next one. That's pretty much that. So me and her were very busy. Oh, and I got myself some new sneakers. Finally, I treated myself to a new pair of sneakers. They're New Balances, of course. I'll show you those. I'm only wearing my other sneakers were like 3.5 years old, and they were nasty and pretty much worn out. But those were like my workout shoes and whatever, right? Well, I'm a humongous New Balance fan. This is my shoe. So I got a new pair. The last pair of shoes I just threw out were Nikes, but most of my training life, when I was weightlifting and training with a trainer and all that stuff, this was my gym shoe. So they were on sale too, so I got it on sale. I paid only $50 for these, and they're super cool. So if I get to truck, if I get to go someplace and go out or something, I'm gonna be sporting these babies. Yeah. And so that's that. That's the freight. That's my update. That's what I've been doing. She's still fitting good in the crate. Her crate training is going good. I'm happy about it. What else is going on? Oh, okay, T-Bone. Hold on, I gotta back up. I got the dog from a litter that was born on a farm in West Virginia. Okay, I'm trying to catch up. Come on, what it says, cash equals the best mentor. Yeah, you know, it takes time to learn this part of the craft, right? The business side. I'm never going to be able to hire a driver and branch out if that's what I end up doing. But, you know, even if I don't, I want to know, like, okay, if I do, how everything works. Like, I want to be, I'm a manager. And so it's like, which is another important reason why I feel great about being out here boots on the ground, because in the future, whichever direction my business takes, like, I will have been there, you know, and I feel like I can be a better manager of it. I'll make you uncomfortable, says I got Snorlord. Did you get a cup? Did you get a t-shirt? Is that what you're saying, Robin? Umberto says, that's a great idea. Shannon, you gave me the idea for some of my stuff. Yeah, it's like, it's a thing. And if you're like me, like, the chaos after you get done driving through whatever all day, and if your truck is trashed like every day, which mine would be, because like I was going to big industrial places and stuff, and so, you know, I'm off-roading with my truck, and if everything's not battened down properly, then every day I have to put everything back and like organize everything in my truck. I got something else too that's absolutely amazing. I don't want to show you the mess because it's intact, but it's up here, and I got some extra bedding that I have to put back in the bed. But if you can see this right here, I want to show you this. This may be an awesome thing for you guys that use your top bunk storage as storage area. I was having the avalanche when I was going, you know, when you go down the rough road and everything kind of bounces forward off your top bunk. Does anybody have that experience, or was it just me? So this here, and any of you guys that have pickup trucks might recognize this. This is a cargo net for a pickup truck. Okay. I picked this up at Harbor Freight for $8. Okay. Because I kept having the avalanches, everything bouncing off my top bunk onto the floor and almost killing me or whatever. So, and I don't have a lot of stuff, but the stuff that I do have, like, I need it to stay up there nice and even and whatever. So I went to Harbor Freight to look for a solution, me and my sister, and I got this because I imagined it first, and then it was getting it. Then it was only $8. I was like, oh, that's really cool. So then I got it put up here. So in the Freightliner, you have the two little bars in the back wall that are about like this, but it's where the bed actually clips into if you fold it up. So I utilized those two, right? I hooked the net onto those two hooks up there, and then I spread it out, right? And then we have this ladder right here. And so I just secure it around the ladder leg like this, and it's hooked. And this cargo net is amazing, and the holes are big enough in it because I can still put stuff up there and take it out, but it holds everything. And it's very stretchy, right? Amazing. So that has changed my life in here too. So maybe that's a good suggestion for you guys too. It's absolutely been wonderful. I got wheel burner gear. Oh, you did, Robin? That's cool. Trucking with T-Bone is in the house. Says he's doing okay. Just got done dealing with some aftermath of the ice storm. Oh yeah, Trucking with T-Bone. My brother from Michigan. Are you in Michigan or are you out somewhere else? Umberto says Shannon International have that kind of cabinets on the Lone Star. Okay. T-Bone says I also had a taller one with bigger drawers that fit perfectly in the closet for the dresser type organizer. I wish you'd do a video on that, T-Bone. I'd like to see that because sometimes it's hard to just imagine like what's gonna work. So if anybody's got great storage ideas like these things, please do a video. I'll post it on my community page. It's always good to see what other people are doing. I like seeing what other people are doing, you know, how you're storing your stuff, anything that can help everything stay neat, because it's the last thing that we need to have on our mind is having to clean up an avalanche every day, right? Umberto says I'm in Montreal now, T-Bone, starting again Saturday night, like 6 p.m., but have to drive like 200 miles only, and the rest I will drive Sunday going to Roanoke, Virginia. That's kind of what my day is going to look like too. I'm taking off Saturday, Umberto. Umberto says I don't like the mess like some many drivers, so much garbage in the dash. Oh my god, that drives me crazy. Umberto says cargo net, I have one from my Explorer and I took it when I sold and I keep it for myself. Yeah, you got to keep that. You can use that for so many things. Come on, what it says, I went to Harbor Freight and someone stole my cargo net. And then I had an aqua velva omelet in the bed of my pickup. Trucking with T-Bone says, yes, I'm home. Power's been out for 2. Oh, really? They're saying back on the... God dang it, Mom. Stop. She freaking calls and calls and calls while I'm live. And then it's hard to... Now I lost my comments because of that crap. Okay. Okay, so T-Bone, you're home. I'm coming. I'm trying to get there, but I'm not rushing. But I'm going to be up by the beginning of the week, Monday or Tuesday. I think I will finally make it to Ohio, and then I'm doing Indiana, Illinois, Indiana. So I'm getting close because I'm trying to get home. Like I gotta go get my eyes checked and get a new prescription for my glasses, and I have some business to take care of with my banker, and then I need to see my family because I haven't been home since Christmas. So I'm headed that way. So please, I mean, in Michigan, guys, if y'all don't know about Michigan, it can be one season one day and one season the next, I swear. Come on, what it says, you have nice biceps. Want a shot at the title? No, I don't. I'm not trying to, you know, no. I don't want no titles. Except boss lady. Trucker with T-Bone says, I think I still have the closet organizer. I'll see if I can find it. I may have done a video on it a long time ago. I'll check it and send you a link. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. I know you're kidding, Bill. Like, I know. I love your sense of humor. You're so funny. Like, you're always kidding. If you're not kidding, I mean, I know you're not kidding when you're talking, when you're spitting out facts, right? But the rest of the time you're totally sarcastic and you're totally kidding. I totally know that. Gary Bates says, I found a solution for older Cascadias. Well, show it, guys. We all face the same challenges. Like, do videos on how you got, if you think you got a cool setup, even if it's like you got the sexy LED lights, or you got your bed made all nice, or like me, like I've managed to fit a dog crate in here and it works and it's not too uncomfortable for me. You know, because the type of dog that I got, it's very important that I crate trained her, which I'm so thankful that I did. But yeah, like show it, like share some stuff, like help us. Let's help each other make it easier for us, right? Everybody shares what they're cooking with. Well, share your refrigerators. Share the, you know, stuff we take for granted, you know, like small stuff. Share your storage, like, you know, share like Cash did. Cash King showed how you made that air conditioner, so it was kind of like an APU thing, like, and I know sometimes it might be uncomfortable to show your living space, because that's what I struggle with. Like right now, I'd love to show you this thing, but because I got my bedding is all rolled up like there, if you see it, it's gonna look some kind of way to you when it's just a temporary thing. And of course, I want to show you like how I got my dog food stored, how I got my water stored now. Like I've had to change everything since I got the crate in here with Dee Dee. So, you know, I do want to show you, but the house is not completely clean. Because Barry Harbison is going to razz me to death if he sees one more mess in my truck. So I have to protect myself from that. Umberto says, or an all-in-one day. Shannon, Michigan is so close to Canada. You guys might get this shit also. Yeah, we do. We do. So, you know, like me and T-Bone understand. Umberto says, Canada is always a mess. Was no snow, and this week it started to dump again. Yeah, that's what happened in Michigan, right? My kids were like all excited. They're like, oh yay, it's 50 degrees. And then like the next 2 phone calls after that was like, we're getting 10 to 20 inches tomorrow. And I was like, okay, I'm not. So what did I do? As in reaction, I hung out in Florida for another week. I'm like, I'm not going up there. Right? And so now that I've got the great relationships with my brokers built, and we're working very fluid together and all of this, like I feel like I've gotten a lot of the structural building of running the truck and being a lease operator, and the finances and the numbers and all my systems are finally in place. After, let's see, how long have I been at this? A year and a half. It's taken every bit of that, with all my studying, YouTube vendors and informations, and oh my god, all of that. I feel like I'm structured now. So now I get to, now mentally I feel a little bit more free of just like, where do I want to go? Of course I need to make sure it financially makes sense, but I'm feeling the nice part about, where do I want to go? And how often do I want to go there, or whatever. But I've been so many places already, and so now it's like, okay, my challenge that I've created is like, I want to nail down the perfect triangle, right? So that's really what I want to do. And I really wish I could incorporate, and I might be able to, Wisconsin and Minnesota into that, because I make the best money in Wisconsin and Minnesota, like hands down. Good God Almighty, Jesus help me. Let me give you a tip, guys and girls. When you call somebody, leave a voicemail, especially if they're a trucker, and they'll call you back when they're free. Just saying. My mom doesn't watch my YouTube channel, and my kids don't watch my YouTube channel. So. But I swear, it's like, it's in her, she's got a a bone for it or something. Like as soon as I go on live for coffee, like that's when my mom calls me on the phone. Any other time she texts me, and it's like, okay, whatever. So I'm ready for another cup of coffee. So I appreciate all you guys. I got 13, looks like it's still in here, and I got 25 thumbs up. I know people have been in and out. We've been in it for an hour and a half. And I'm so sweaty that I didn't bother putting on any makeup or trying to be all whatever, because it's just too damn hot. It's just going to drip down my face and look stupid anyways. So it is a beautiful, absolutely beautiful day today. And I have plans to paint my nails. And if my universe works out, I'll somehow make it to the beach for most of the day. So I'm going to make myself another cup of coffee. And now you know, it's not good to stay out in the Florida sun. It's not like Michigan. In Michigan, we can stay out for some hours. In Florida, you can't. Like you got a good hour, and then you better get your butt in a shade or with some sunscreen. So I got to figure out if there's a beach I can take my dog to. How I'm gonna get there and all that. So I got to do some Googling. So I think that's what I'm gonna do with my afternoon. So I might come at you guys later if I get to the beach and want to be all like feeling like I'm cool with a little fruity drink or something like that. That's my vision for the day. We'll see. I don't know if my sister wants to come and get me either, so that still might be an option. She works today, but I'm gonna get myself into some kind of fun before I have to go to work tomorrow and pick up that load. So maybe stay tuned for some videos. But I love you guys. I thank you for hanging out with me. I'm looking forward to your storage solutions. So it would be cool to see some innovative ideas to help me out here, because I still have this one. And maybe you guys got something going on underneath your bunk, right? In your bunk area that is all cool and nice and organized. Oh, coats, right? I want to figure something out, a nice thing for my winter coat, because when I don't need it, it's kind of bulky in the closet. I do have my closet organized. You guys want to see my closet? I'm not afraid to show this. Right? This is my closet. My hard hat hangs right here. So I got one of those little hooks. You want to see this? You know these little hooks. Right? It's got the little metal thing. It just sticks on there. So my hard hat has a spongy thing. So it goes like that. And then it still allows me to close it. And then I got my pants. I got some stuff shoved in your thingy. But yeah, so I stack my pants right here. And shorts or whatever. So the clothes over to do that. But that's plenty of space for like all my stuff. And then in the bottom down there, you know, the cabinet that's underneath here. I swear to God. People don't quit calling me. Don't call me right now. I'm busy. And the cabinet down below. Let me get it. That one. That's where I keep my all my underwear and socks and underwear apparel, right, stuff, because us girls have a lot of that stuff. At least I do. Hey Dar, Robin says F makeup, it just makes ladies fake. Umberto says, I will never leave my truck in Florida and Texas without supervision. Yeah, I'm going to try to relax today, Bill. Gary says, make some extra views by showing the beach body. You know what, Gary? I'd love to be that girl, but sort of, but I'm not that girl. um, I'm not 20 anymore, right? And I do wear a bikini at the beach. I still am okay to do that. Not that anybody cares, but you know, when you lose a lot of weight, like your skin has to catch up. And I feel like I'm just kind of loosey-goosey because of that. So that's why I'm like pounding the collagen and trying to do all the stuff like supporting my skin to my collagen to bounce back. But I'm never gonna look 25 again, guys. It is what it is. So I just learned to accept myself for myself. Umberto says Canada is always a mess. Was no snow. Yeah, I think I read that one. Dar, is your husband home? I'm trying to figure out what happened. Like, I'm missing an update. Dar says half the family's sick, so I'm making chicken noodle soup. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you guys get well soon. Gary says title it Beach Spots with Shannon. I'd rather just put the thumbnail and stick my face on it. How's that? You know, for your satisfaction. For your imagination, okay? I don't know. I don't know what good that would do me, you know, or anybody else. Women have to be careful about showing their body on these social medias and stuff, like getting the wrong kind of viewers, right? Like, I'm a professional and I try to keep my channel professional with being my goofball self at the same time, but I'm not into showing skin or all of that. Even with everything was bouncy and perky and 20 years old again, like, I wouldn't be showing it. Like, that's just not who I am. But I love your spirit, Gary, and I love the encouragement. But I'll stick to putting Pamela Anderson's body running on the beach and sticking my face on there. How about that? So we'll do that. Dar says everyone but me. He is home now, guys. We will put up. Okay, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Dar. So hopefully, are you guys gonna go live tonight, Dar? Are we gonna do Friday Night Live, or are you guys too sick to do that? Look at me trying to get the skinny ahead on what Wheelburner's channel is doing tonight. Gary Bates says my belly is bigger than I ever imagined. Well, Gary, you know what? It's carbs, and it can go away. You know, when your body, especially in trucking, your hormones get imbalanced also if you're not walking and you're not lifting weights and stuff like that. So men will get estrogen dominance, and that's too much of the female hormone because you're not doing the activities that boost your testosterone, so you can get that from that. Belly fat also comes from your insulin being spiked a lot, and that's exactly where it stores the quickest. So if you actually there's two bellies on guys, right? There's the big pregnant belly looking thing, and then there's the fat belly. The fat belly is from your insulin. You know, the carbs and the shit and the bad oils and stuff like that. So you want to get away from that, and your belly fat will go away. It doesn't matter how many sit-ups you do. Your belly fat is all diet. No live for another week at Wheelburner's place. He's not up to it. Okay. Bill says maybe I have estrogen dominance. I mean, I love chicken noodle soup and romance novels. I mean, it can happen. If you're estrogen dominant, you're kind of, you know, that's what it is. And you might be a little extra emotional. I don't know. But those things can be fixed, guys. But you got to get your ass moving. You got to get out the truck. You got to do man shit. You got to lift weights. You got to do push-ups or or just walk. If you can't do any of that stuff, like at least walk, because walking, the motion of walking with your body balances your hormones out and makes everything work together better, right? But then you got to also counteract it with the food, because if you've read The Hacking of the American Mind yet, you should read it if you haven't, but if you've read it, that goes into how the foods and the oils and all the stuff that with the making the food with, the processed food with, attacks your hormone levels, which further on down the road causes disease and doesn't help you out. So it's a lot, but I highly recommend you read that book, please, for your own good, for your family's sake, for your future's sake, for goodness sakes. So, okay, looks like everybody's dwindling out, but it's probably because I started to close and then I didn't. But I love you all. I thank you for your support. I thank you for hanging out with me. I'm going to try to work on the project of getting me and Dee to the beach today. And then coordinating with my sister. I don't know if she wants to hang out today or not, but that's what I'm going to work on. So, looking forward to your storage solution videos. I hope you guys post them. And God bless you. And we're not going to see Wheel Burner tonight, but Sterling is going live with the ladies doing the trivia, ladies trivia, trucker ladies trivia. So if you want some lady action from all of us, Dar, I don't know if you want to get in on that too. Sterling told me like tomorrow night at about 6, he's going to try to get us all together, and even Mrs. Snorlord, get her involved, and we're gonna go to the battle of the trivia table. He's gonna host that, so that's coming Saturday at 6 p.m. I posted it on my community page, so check that out. It's gonna be a fun time. You guys get to watch us chicks like trivia compete. So I think what I've learned, at least between me and Danny, Mrs. Nevada, like, she's a wizard at trivia, like the Harry Potter, the literary stuff, like in Jeopardy, like she would knock out that column like totally, where I don't. But when it comes to like 80s stuff, because she's younger, like I was killing it the last time. So he does have a trivia video that we all jumped on in the last one. And then and Hot Seat too, like and it's great because we're all such a range of ages, right? And we all have a different niche on our knowledge, time frames, because we're all different ages. So it's a fun time. This will be our third one, and it'll be my second one because I missed the first one being involved in it because I was working. So I hope I'm done driving at 6 so I can be involved in that. So, but check it out. Keep a lookout. That's on Sterling Trucking Delivers channel. And that's it. I think I'm going to make myself some breakfast and figure out how to get to the beach. So you guys have a great day. I love you. Thanks for the support. If you're not subscribed, please comment and subscribe, like, all that business. And hopefully I'll catch you again later from some beach scenery. Be safe, guys.